It's so exciting. I found a deal, but I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to offer. Is there any way that you can help me with my offer equation? And oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I don't know how to estimate the repair costs. Well, guess what? In this video, I'm going to show you the perfect offer equation and how to figure out the repair costs in under 60 seconds. Check this out. Hey everybody, it is Brent Daniels, Mr. TTP, known as America's most proactive real estate coach, and we are going to break this offer equation down. I'm not really sure that I like the word equation. It could be calculation, it could be whatever you want, but it seemed to fit here for this video. Now listen, don't overthink it, just like I did. Don't overthink this. This works 99% of the time. Well, what about in my market in Tennessee? Yes. What about my market in San Diego? Yes. What about my market in Miami? Yes. Listen to me. This equation works around the country, and I'm going to show you why it's so flexible and it's so versatile. Now, the first thing you need to understand how to do is understand what is the fixed up value of these properties. Now, that's a whole different training. That's a whole different video. You can check that out. There is a ton of it on this channel, so definitely check out how to find the ARV. So let's just assume you know how to do that. Just find the best properties that are totally renovated and what are they selling for that are similar to the property that you're looking to either purchase or wholesale. So you've got the ARV. Now the next thing I want you to do is I want you to multiply that. Get out your phone, get out your calculator, multiply that by 0.94. Now, why am I doing that? Because I want to take 6% off the top of the ARV. Now, the reason I do that is because the end buyer, if that's you or if that's somebody that you're selling it to, is going to have to pay title and escrow fees when they purchase and if they flip it when they sell it. So I just round that out to about 6%, and oftentimes they hire a real estate agent to sell the property. They don't pay full commissions typically, so I keep that at 6%. So we take that right off the top. And next we look for the profits. How much profit do you want, or does the flipper want from this deal? And typically it's going to be 10%. No, Brent, it's 70% in Arkansas. Stop it. Just stop it for a second. Just listen, hear me out, okay? What I like to do there is a minimum of $20,000 profit built into it. So you take your ARV. Now this 10% is based off of the after repaired value, your fixed up cost. So if this is $250,000 you can sell it for once it's fixed up, this is going to be $25,000 minimum that they want to make on that deal. But that is if it's a lower price property. A lot of these markets where there's $50,000, $80,000, $100,000, $120,000 properties, people are going to want to make a minimum of $20,000 for the risk and for the effort. So use one of these and subtract that from the 0.94. Okay, so 10% from the ARV or 20,000. So now we're down. Now we get down to the repair costs. And this is what really trips a lot of people up because a lot of people don't know. I remember at a fresh-faced, if you can imagine, 22-year-old, I had no idea what anything costs. I didn't know what a can of paint cost. I didn't know what baseboards were. I didn't even know what they were. I didn't know how much a roof cost. I didn't know pool equipment. I didn't know anything. And it was very, very, very intimidating. So I'd go and I'd look at repair books and I'd walk around Home Depot wasting a ton of time thinking that I would all of a sudden get all this great knowledge. Stop it. Because I'm going to show you right now how to do this in under 60 seconds. Look at this magic. Whoa, here we go. Now, this is the repair cost estimator. And this is going to be really, 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 really close. It's not going to be perfect, and I'm going to give you a little bit of changes that you can make to it, a little bit of flexibility to it, but I break it down like this. Most people go, is it a light, a medium, or a heavy rehab? That's not what I think of when you walk into a property. If I walk into a property, I go, oh, this is easy, okay? This is easy. It needs carpet, paint, it needs some new fixtures, it needs some updating. This is going to be an easy project. Next is, oh man, this needs work. This needs some work. This needs a new kitchen. This needs a new bathroom. This needs new countertops. This needs work. That's kind of this middle section here. And then the one that it's like, wow, this is bad. This is really bad. That's at our bottom here. This is our big budget. Look at this breakdown that I did here. Under 1,500. This is square feet at the top. This is the size. Listen, most of the time you're not going to be rehabbing over 2,500 square feet, or most people don't do big projects. If they do, obviously you can adjust it, but for the most part, 8 times out of 10, it's going to be under 2,500 square feet. If it's under 1,500, assume 10,000 if it's easy, 25,000 if it needs work, and 40,000 if, wow, this is bad. Okay, 1,500 to 2,000, you got 20,000 here, 35,000 and 6. Now listen, different areas cost more. Does it cost more for 2x4s in Manhattan than it does in El Paso? Yes, okay? There's going to be a little bit of fluctuations here, a little bit of differences in the cost of materials and of labor, but for the most part, you can use this as broad stroke. Now, if you're living in one of those areas that the average house is over 400,000, add about 10% to any of these, okay? Or 20% to any of these. All right, and that should keep you pretty much in the ballpark. But this is easy. Just use this. Literally, you can write this down. You can take a screenshot of this, carry it in your phone, whatever it is. You know, but here's the estimated repair costs, okay? If you're 2,000, you got 30,000, you got 55,000, 75, and then over here, you guys get it. You guys can read, you guys can see it. But this is easy. So when you're looking at it and you're like, okay, it's 50. The property's 1,363 square feet, and it needs a kitchen, it needs a bathroom. Boom! I'm going to estimate 25,000 in this equation here, right here, so that I can make sure that I get to the offer price that makes sense. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe. And this is easy stuff. I mean, it seems like it's a lot of steps here, but once you do it a couple dozen times, this is going to be like second nature to you. You're going to understand off the bat, and you're going to feel more confident. That's the point of this whole entire channel, is to give you two things: kindness and certainty. And that's what I want to give you here, is some more certainty out there so that you can give the offers to the distressed property owners with that certainty, with that confidence, so that you can get those deals locked up and help those people in your community that cannot help themselves. That's what wholesaling is, baby. Wholesaling is helping solve the problems of people that can't solve them themselves. It is sourcing real estate opportunities. To put it simply, we find deals, and the way to break it down is here: repair costs subtracted here. Now that is going to be typically what you can sell that property for. Wait, you're not getting paid in this process yet. Then you need to subtract how much you want to make. In our business, we always subtract $25,000. This number, we use this 10 times a day, 20 times a day, whatever, however many new leads that we're comping and looking at and really putting underneath the microscope to make sure that we're getting the best offer that we can and making sure that we're building in our fees. So you have to decide what this is. What's your fee? Is it $3,000? Is it $5,000? I say challenge yourself to a minimum of $10,000 a deal. And if you're part of the TTP family, you know all about the 50K club. That's where you get a deal. We push you and encourage you and challenge you to get a $50,000 net to you wired into your account deal as quickly and as often as possible. It starts with building a minimum standard for the fee that you want to make, and that will help you determine what is called the MAO. I thought this was like an Asian word for like a year. I had no idea what it meant, but it means max allowable offer. That's as high as you want to go with your distressed property owner, so that you can make sure that all of these things are being taken care of, to make sure that it is a deal for the person that you're selling this property to, and to make sure that you're building in your fee, your minimum standard that you're looking for. Once again, if you want to look at this, here it is. Here is the repair cost estimator. Make it simple, guys. This business is simple if you let it be. If it gets too complicated, it's going to stop you from taking action. action. That's the number one thing. It doesn't matter. You can watch every single video on YouTube. You can get a doctorate in YouTube University. You could get a doctorate in podcast listening to, I guess. Whatever that is. But without taking action, you're not going to get the opportunities, and that's the whole point of this. Certainty and likability, kindness, boom. You've got all the tools you need right here to be able to make solid offers and to feel confident out there, so go do it. And always, I am encouraging you to pick up the phone and talk to people that are distressed property owners in your market that are waiting for your call. So pick up the phone, be proactive. If you want to join the most proactive group in real estate investing, it is the TTP family. Go to wholesalinginc.com/TTP. Wholesalinginc.com/TTP. Scroll down, check it out. If it feels good in your gut, sign up for a call. It'll either be with me or with my right-hand guy. Look forward to it. Love you. See you next time. Bye.